Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students of 11th class, our today's topic of botany it is photosynthesis. So far as this photosynthesis is concerned, we have learned in many classes in primary class, in middle classes, also in the high like metric and ninth classes. Photosynthesis is an important process where by plants prepare their food. So far as the photosynthesis is concerned, first we introduce it. The energy required by all living organisms comes directly and indirectly from the sunlight. So far as the sun is concerned, is known as the main source of the energy for all living things. And the energy from the sun is first traveled from one form and it changes to in another form. So the all living organisms get their energy directly or indirectly from the sunlight. The sunlight plays an important role in fixation of carbon dioxide, through which conversion of solar energy into chemical energy takes place. Sunlight is that source which plays an important role in fixation of carbon dioxide. So far as this process is concerned, fixation of carbon dioxide takes place through which conversion of solar energy into chemical energy takes place. Water plays a significant role during this process. Water is also a important role during this conversion of carbon dioxide and transfer of solar energy into chemical energy. Hence, photosynthesis is a process by which plants, some bacteria, and some protists use the energy from sunlight to produce glucose, which through cellular respiration produce ATP, the fuel used by all living organisms. So far as the photosynthesis is concerned, it is the process by which plants make their food. Some bacteria also make their food, and some protists, and they all use the sun energy from the sun and to produce glucose, or we can say carbohydrates, or we can say food is prepared through this process of photosynthesis. In this process, the plants obtain carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and enters the leaves of stomata, and water is obtained by the roots from the soil. When these two things, carbon dioxide and water, meet us in presence of sunlight, so this is converted into carbohydrate, or it is converted into glucose, which is a source of food. The fuel used by all, then it is transferred. ATP is known as energy currency of the cell, where it is used as a fuel by all living organisms. Photosynthesis can also be defined as a photochemical or photobiochemical process, an anabolic and endogenic, in which organic compounds, carbohydrates, are synthesized from the inorganic raw material, water and carbon dioxide in presence of light and chlorophyll pigment. So it is also known as psychochemical or photobiochemical process. It may be anabolic or endogenic. Anabolic, it is that process in which small simple compounds combine to form a complex compound. Here, carbon dioxide and water, they combine to form carbohydrates or organic compounds. So it is a anabolic process. And this combination of water and carbon dioxide takes place in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll pigment. Chlorophyll pigment is a pigment present in these leaves, which has efficiency, or which has capability to trap sunlight. So pigment chlorophyll, it is also essential during the process of photosynthesis. During this process, light energy is converted into chemical energy, and oxygen is evolved by product. In this process, light energy is converted into chemical. Light energy from sun, it is converted to chemical energy, and the oxygen is evolved, which is used by animals as a essential respiratory substance, or they use it in respiration. So far as this photosynthesis is concerned, it gives us two products. First is food, which or carbohydrates or glucose, which is used as food by all living organisms, and second is oxygen. It is also used by animals during respiration. So photosynthesis is essential and basic process by which food or carbohydrate or this glucose is prepared. Photosynthesis is an important phenomenon due to following reasons. There are two reasons we can say that it is important or most important process. It is primary source of food on the earth. So far as the photosynthesis is concerned, it is the primary source of food on the earth. On the earth, photosynthesis is that process which gives us food, and this photosynthesis is also primary source of food on the earth because it prepares food in the green leaves. So they are also known as wonderful laboratories. These green leaves, they prepare, they give us source of food due to the process of photosynthesis. It is also responsible for release of oxygen into the atmosphere. The second product is that it gives oxygen. Oxygen, it is an essential or important thing for animals, because by oxygen, without oxygen, no respiration takes place. And oxygen is also obtained or released during the process of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is the only phenomenon biological important that can harvest the energy of sunlight. It is the only process where sunlight is used or sunlight is harvested, or because this sunlight is renewable and we can use it till end of the life. So it is an important and essential process for the living things, this photosynthesis. So this photosynthesis provides two things. First, it provides us food on the earth. Second, it gives us oxygen. They are mostly due to essential things which are most essential for the existence of life on the earth. Thank you, dear students. It is sufficient. Thanks.